Hi friends, it's Miss Renee again. We're going to do another fun science experiment together. Now, I know that you all know that a plant needs soil, sunlight, and water to grow. We've learned that in school before. But did you ever think about how the water gets from the soil when you water it all the way up through to all the parts of the plant and to the leaves on top? I was thinking about that, so I thought we'd do an experiment with celery that shows how that happens. Inside of plants, there are tubes, small tubes called xylem, and they carry the water all through the plant, kind of like the blood vessels in our bodies carry blood all through our bodies to all the different parts. That's what the xylem does in the plants. It's just like our blood vessels. So when you water it, the water, which is sticky, not sticky like glue, but the droplets stick to things. Like if you wash your hands and then you look down, you have drops of water. If you go like that, you can see the water come off. So it's kind of sticky. So the water sticks to the xylem and then it sticks to itself. So it keeps picking up more and more water and it pushes up through the xylem. It uses capillary action. We did that word last week when we did the walking water, where the paper towel went from one colored water to an empty glass and it moved it. Well, this is the same thing, capillary action. And so the water sticks to the xylem and sticks to each other, and it keeps going and going and going up through the xylem until it goes to all the different parts of the plants. So this is what you need to do this at home. You need celery. It's best if you have some with leaves so that you can see it afterwards. A cup or two of water, depending on how many you want to do or if you want to try mixing colors. Food coloring. And a knife. And that's it. So what you're going to do is take a stalk of celery that has leaves, pull it off, and then I'm going to cut the bottom off just a little bit, just to give it a fresh cut. It makes it easier for the xylem to start soaking up the water when you do that. Okay, so there's my celery. I'm going to put it in my water. Now, I'm going to decide what color do I want to make these leaves change to. I'm going to choose blue. You can choose whatever color food coloring you have. It takes quite a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that would be good. And then I'm going to use the celery and stir it up a little bit. Now, capillary action is slow, so it takes a long time for this colored water to go up through the xylem in the celery and make it all the way up to the leaves. So you're not going to see it right away, but if you check back with it in a little while, you might start to notice your leaves changing color, maybe in an hour or two, but by the next day, the leaves will be a whole different color. Now, one other thing you can do, if you want to, I could put red in this one. Think about what red and blue make. I'm going to take another piece of celery that has leaves. Ooh, there's some inside. Sometimes way in the middle you can find better ones. I'm going to pull it off. Now, I'm going to give it the fresh cut like we talked about, and then this part you might need a grown-up for. I'm going to cut up the middle of the celery in half. Not all the way, just a little bit, like this. And I'm going to put one part in the red and one part in the blue. Now, I wonder what will happen with that. Do you think one half of the celery will be red and one half will be blue? Or do you think it'll mix together and make a new color? I don't know. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to find out. Now, let me show you. So that's how you would do yours at home. But let me show you. I made one yesterday so that you could see it. So here's mine. I did red, and it's kind of hard to see, but the leaves have changed to a pinkish red color. They're not green anymore. And I'm going to take my celery out of the water and I'm going to cut it open. And you can see the xylem tubes are all red, where it pulled my red water all the way up through the plant, right to the top of the celery. That's pretty cool. So you should try it too and see if you can get your celery leaves to change color, and you're learning about how water moves through a plant. Now, When water moves through a plant like this one, where it's planted in soil, the water picks up nutrients in the soil, kind of like food for the plant, and it takes it with the water up through the xylem to all the parts of the plant to keep it healthy. In our experiment, the water takes the food coloring with it up through the xylem using capillary action and to all the different parts of the plant and changes the color of it. Isn't that cool? Science is amazing. So I want you to do this at home. I hope you have fun, and I'll see you again soon for another science experiment. Bye.